The question then, for Cromwell being an Ubermensch and for the pagan misunderstanding of Christianity, is that whether Cromwell should have forgiven Charles I, or was there even a position for Cromwell to be quote unquote forgiving? And I don't mean that as a sort of like, I don't want to put it like he had personal power. There was multiple levels to it. Whatever personal forgiveness Cromwell could give does not necessarily wipe away the sins that Charles I put against his country. His wickedness was extreme. He was demanding money and then imprisoning those who did not give him money. There are rumors of different sins he was committing. Who knows if they were true? But he was acting as an unjust ruler. He was acting like an absolute monarch in the French way in a nation like England, which does not accept that. Which has protections against it, legal protections that existed before, the debate on whether or not a king can commit a crime, which is the big sort of debate. If Magna Carta did not exist, it would be a completely different thing for England. But it did exist, and even though they didn't maybe hold the trial in a way that would have been ideal, the fact remains is that Charles I did commit crimes against the nation that he was to lead, that he was given in his hands. So when Cromwell guided a lot of the trial, should he have been forgiving of Charles I? Well, the fact remains that in the details of the trial is that whatever mistakes they made, it does not seem that personal animosity was the thing that drove Cromwell. The thing that drove Cromwell was his desire to see the crimes of Charles I against the nation itself, against its people, who he represented in many ways, answered for. Charles I was not the best ruler. He made many bad decisions. If he made many bad decisions, what then should the response of those who experienced the problems, even the murders, be? Well, the Christian response is to forgive. But the thing is that this man has responsibilities beyond the personal one-to-one that people often talk about. It's the same way with loan forgiveness for student debts. Whatever you think about it, it is a one-on-one relationship that causes damage beyond just the loan itself. So the question is, where does the damage lie between the personal and the public?